Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering. And this is in the 3.1.2 update. So, first thing that I want to do, I got my 12 more hop graphite made up. Let's run them through this recipe here, and unbreakable. Okay, yeah. So, to be unbreakable, they have to be crafted through the press. Hand crafting them gets you 100% rods, mind you, but they do have a percentage, so. And there you go. Definitely need to get more power for that going, though. It drains pretty quick. Accumulators would help, but not for very long. All right, and let's go ahead and grab that so we can get that cooked into glass. So in the 3.1.2 update, a couple changes have been made. Let's go to @thermal. Let's actually go ahead and go here. Okay, I got the change log up. Okay. Let me get that dropped off and there and there. I really do like these furnaces. Just lets you queue up things a little bit easier. Yeah, it looks like it's working over there still. I can see movement happening anyway, so. All right, so a few mods have been added, but changed. Recipes for thermal machines now use a template so it's easier to automate, making only 4 slots dynamic. So if we look at redstone furnace, we can see the scaffolding. We have iron sheet metal here. Then we got the engineering blocks and the machine frame. Those items will stay the same. These 3 items here and these 3 here will change. So we go to sawmill. You can see the sawmill and then belts now. For the pulverizer, we've got crushing wheels, vents, and hoppers. Induction smelter. Oh, that's fun. And yeah, so we're going to need a lot more hot graphite. A photogenic insulator requires aluminum. But you can see that this kind of, I don't know, H with a bar across the bottom sign here stays the same. It's just these 6 items, which means it's so much easier to automate now. I mean, you're not going to be able to shove a crafter onto the setup, right away, but at the same time, I could just have basically 2 sets of pipes going here, one of which is whitelisted to put certain items in. Then I could have another set coming in from a chest with a crafter attached to it. So that'll definitely be a lot easier. So thank you, Jose. That was awesome. And let's go ahead. Go to here. There's induction smelter recipes to recycle netherite gear back to netherite. Recipes for the colored sheet metal variants and a couple compatibilities. And then we had some mods update. So, including the TemPad update or mod updated. So, is that in here? Yeah. Let's see options. I'm not sure what the update would be. They still haven't added the wiki to it, so yeah. Probably just a bug fix of some kind. All right, but Pneumaticraft, our tools updated, Ecologics. Did anything new get added there? I haven't actually looked at the individual mod change logs, so go to Tropical Stew, which is crab meat plus. I think the graphics changed a bit. Okay, because I don't remember that and that looking the same. Crab meat used to look like a paler version of the crab claw, but okay. Sandcastle. I haven't made one of those yet. I probably should sometime. Prickly pears. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a graphic update. Interesting. Okay. I don't have any coconut seedlings, which I'm guessing would have been like palm tree saplings beforehand. Walnut. Hmm. I think walnut's new, isn't it? Don't know. I don't remember it from before, so maybe. Hmm. Let's see. And then Dave's. Yeah, we have a bunch of Dave's stuff here. We got Dave's Building Extended, which Black Gilded Boiler. I'll have to look into that stuff. The boilers, anyway. And then we've got the tanks, which require steel plating, which is 4 steel equals 16. Okay. Let's take a peek at that, actually. All right, what am I missing for... So, okay. It has to be colored. Gotcha. There we go. Not the lunch bag. That. Steel tank. Okay, so it's directional. But it's not an actual tank. It's just the blocks. Okay. And it doesn't multi-block up. Okay. Or, well, connected texture, I guess, would be the better way of putting it. Still kind of cool. I like it. Could definitely work pretty good on trains, that's for sure. All right. Oh, something else that changed is bins. The mechanism bins. I made a comment about how it'd be nice to be able to upgrade so they're not redundant, and now they do. So that means the improved bin has 2 recipes. Okay, either we can go barrel plus andesite to improved, or we can go basic bin plus andesite to improved. So the other thing is, when you upgrade them, they keep their inventories. Advanced bin requires brass, which I didn't grab. Which I did make a bunch of brass up over here, so you're done now, huh? Cool. Oh, you can make more. And I'll take all this with me. All right, so let's try our netherrack bin, right? Smithing table is over here. So U plus U. Advanced bin, capacity 2048, item amount 1024. I might stick with the advanced bins anyway because I like how they look. But now I can get more of that stuff out of there. Which is a definite plus. Because, yeah, storage was a bit cramped for a while there. All right, come on. I thought, there it goes. Then I've got some tree wood planks to put away as well. There we go. I thought, double right clicking would stack everything, but there it goes. I must not have done it all the way the first time for the netherrack. And okay, I'll put 1 stack of dirt. All right, that works. But we're doing good now. I've got more inventory space, and that is always appreciated. All right, you're making glass. That's good. Got the ingots out. All right, so what to work on next? Because we just got our tree farm up and going. And then from there, well, I'm not going to record most of this, but yeah, I need to get my other rail line done here. All right, well, I got to start on it here, and this is Azurine from Create, which is kind of like a, I mean, it's not a horrible color, but could be better. All right. There we go, much better. And I definitely need to do something with the tunnel. I mean, it's a tunnel, right? And this feels a little claustrophobic because, well, it is. So, there we go. Make sure you're all the way against the block. There we go. And now we're back down here. How is this doing anyway? Not that barrel, this barrel. Okay. 45 and 74. Okay, so it's not quite twice the speed, but it's close enough. Now, one thing I wanted to try out real quick. Let's build a, no, wrong way. Build a windmill down here and see what happens. There. It's about the smallest windmill you can make. And they work down here. Awesome. Okay. So we could have windmills down here as well. Which thing is we can't use the entangled blocks to move kinetic power. My alternative would be to be powering alternators and then moving them to the motors. Which would work, I guess, you know, but the system is definitely working quick. It's just a shame that iron nuggets are like, it's like what, 1 in 8 chance of happening. So but I mean, it'll work. So, well, and it will, hell, it is working. So, all right. So, what do I want to do with the windmill down here? More resource generation, actually. All right. So, been letting this just run and do its thing for a while, and yeah, it works. I mean, the rate I'm actually using materials up, that is perfectly fine for right now. It's not like I'm trying to make singularities or anything. And that's kind of the premise behind this back here, too. So I've got a windmill here powering a double set of crushing wheels. And, well, another igneous extruder. Let's go ahead and give you an extraction module. I've got this top limited to only accept 2 cobblestone at a time, which I'm just guessing might be a good number to run. And we're making sand. Woohoo, right? So the recipe for sand, though, also can produce flint and clay. And clay is kind of what I'm after here. Hey, there's clay sitting right there. Look at that. And now from here, how am I going to work this? Because this has a lot of stress still in it, this water wheel assembly. And if need be, I can extend it all the way to, say, here. I could probably extend it all the way to here, but then the water might become an issue. So we're getting sand, we're getting clay. We'll occasionally get flint as well. Flint, I don't really care about. Hey, like flint right there. All right, so flint, right? Come here, you. The trash can here, we're going to whitelist flint. And let's try a regular andesite funnel. It might work for me here. Alright, well, you come here. Okay, I didn't mean to grab that sand, but okay. And, yep, okay, cool. That'll work just fine. So this trash can is just going to grab flint that comes by it because it has its own internal filter. And now we just have sand and clay coming in. And let's see, how am I going to work it from here now? Because I do need actual sand itself, but not as much as I'm going to need glass, right? The sand we can use to make concrete, which is probably what a good portion is going to go to. Sandpaper, sandstone, which, yeah. There's not much we really need with sandstone, but kiln bricks and coke bricks are definitely up there. And let's see, well, we got podzol. Thermal compost, huh? Okay. We got hydrogrow as well. You know, I have not seen any apatite yet. Apparently there's an apatite orb. I just haven't seen it yet. Let's see, we've got, oh, grenades. Those are fun. We got dense grit sand from engineers to core. So there's a few uses of it, but TNT, concrete's going to be a thing. I love how NEI hadn't fixed that yet. It's a water-only recipe, but it's showing all the buckets. We can bulk blast it into glass. We can haunt it into soul sand if we want. Bulk wash it into a 25% chance of getting clay. And let's see what else we got. Garden cloche for sugarcane and cactus. We can make liquid concrete with it. We can use it through the fluid sieving machine, which is always a fun little setup. I may end up doing that just because I haven't done it for quite a while. And then induction smelter, right? 0.175, 0.1 or 1.75, 1.25, use chance 40%. Okay. All right, so I was looking at different things, including the mechanical arm. This will do what I want it down here. These precision mechanisms, though, are going to be a little bit of a pain to create right now. Gold plate, and then it's cog, iron nugget, 5 times. So if I wanted to do one straight assembly line of this, it would be 15 deployers. And yeah, I mean, I do have a deployer set up to manually craft things back at base. I don't really feel like that right now. It's going to be a long time sitting there staring at a crank going round and round and round. So what I'm going to do for right now, actually, is probably just let this run. I do have a diamond barrel down here for a reason. I could also just set up a couple of bins down here with funnels, since bins are automatically filtering. But mechanism bins don't really allow you to lock the item as near as like that. Maybe with a configurator it wouldn't. Actually, is that a thing that I can use in this pack? No, it's not. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure mechanism bins just don't allow it to be locked to a certain thing. I think the intention of Aiden for that one was that you use logistical sorters and whatnot. And yeah, we don't have like the QID stuff, do we? No, that requires a huge amount of infrastructure from mechanism, so I'm not surprised. I don't know how well that would work with. I mean, it's just a bulk storage system is all it is, so. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I just updated the pack, so Zeros is showing in the top left too. I didn't even realize it until just now. Whoops. There. Uh, I do need to move my waypoints over. I really do. All right. Yeah, I think for now I'm just going to let it run and just do sand for now. I did find another hush dungeon right above me while I was working. Kept getting louder and louder, so that makes 6 hush spawners in this area. I don't know what the heck I'm going to use them for. If I do... Wait a second. Okay, how bad are agitators to make now? Spawner agitators is just gas tier. Okay, plus... Okay, that's not terrible. Because I could use the hush spawners to get liquid meat. Because you can move spawners around pretty easy with create. So that's not something for right now. That is a ways down the line. But okay, I know what I'm going to use all these spawners for now. So right, let's go ahead and start working on getting refined storage up and running a little bit, because that will make a few things a lot easier and that I want to get done. So one thing I'm thinking about is like the precision mechanisms here. I'm probably just going to do 3 of these and have pipes loop things around up until it's actually a completed precision mechanism. And instead of, the deployers here, we'll just use belts because, obviously it's a little bit easier to automate that way. I don't feel like making 15 deployers, and honestly, 15 deployers like that would be... I mean, it's 15 blocks long. That's almost an entire chunk by itself. So it would be a huge and probably ugly looking automation line. That would be, from here to there of deployers. Plus, then you have the belt and everything else around it. So, I mean, you're looking at the belt, 3 blocks for deployers, and then however many other, yeah. I'll pass. I mean, really, I don't want to do it like that anyway, if I could. I'd rather have it be that long, right? Although, depending on how you do it, I could do it like that. And then that would be a much more compact way of doing it anyway. I'll leave that there as just a reminder for myself. Let's see. Go drop some stuff off over here in the crusher. And you plus you, right? There we go. And are you... Yeah, you're sitting on silicon. Okay. So let's look at probably storage disks for now. So let's look at storage. How bad is it going to be to make a 256, if that's even a thing anymore? Oh yeah, I know it is. Oh wow, they go all the way up to 1048M fluid storage. Okay. So yeah, 16 is probably a bit much. Yeah, this is what I want. This is the smallest tier of reborn storage disk. That requires the 364s, which requires the 316s. Okay. So 256, we're looking at 3, 9, 27, 27, that's 81. 81 of these recipes here. That's 324 silicon just for these. How much do I have right now? I've got 60. Do I really want to start off with a 60 or 256? I can make 15 1Ks, which would be 5 4Ks. Should be 116, really. Yeah, let's I can always get more quartz pretty easily, so let's just go ahead and get this stuff cooking into silicon. There it goes. Let's get some internal integral components, right? I prefer just, yeah, the kits. I really did prefer the kit to just making everything an augment. Do I have any golden gears left? I've got 4. Okay. I only need 2 for right now. Means 8 Envar. And then that would be 2 glass and 2 redstone each. 4 and 4. Hey, the quest finally, or well, the task finally completed. First components I've made since I unlocked the quest. There we go. But that should, once these are full of power anyway, that should double the speed, which will be huge. And there's that. So that's what, 16 1Ks. If I wanted to make 2 16K drives, I would need 6 4Ks, which would be, what, 18? So I only need 8 more silicon right now. Right this second, anyway. Okay. That's not horrible. And I've taken to use my backpack mainly for tool storage and whatnot. Too bad we couldn't use the crusher to crush up the silicon, or the quartz, so I could turn it into silicon. All right, so I got myself 2 16K discs now, and I'm going to need a drive to put this in. Let's see, drive. Need a box and I need an advanced. Okay. And there we go. And for now, you can go in there just so I save a little bit of room. My inventory. All right, much better. And now we're going to need a grid as well. And then after that, we need to look into power this. Yeah, I got into refined storage a little bit early, didn't I? Because I don't even have power over here right now. I'm just thinking about that. It's like, oh, well, yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the grid done. I need you. I'm going to need quartz, and I'm going to need some glowstone. Because I need to make construction core, destruction core. I've got glass. I should be able to make a grid now, I think. So regular grid, done. Now I'm also going to need a crafting table and an advanced. U plus U and U equals a crafting grid. There, that is the 3 things that I basically need to get a refined storage system up and running. Now comes the fun part, right? Power. How am I going to get power made? Yeah, that's on my wish list for a reason now. Kind of have a distributed power network right now, don't I? Well, you're just churning out the silicon, which is awesome. Hmm. So... Hmm. I'm gonna work this then. Alright, so... Went ahead and made myself another thermal. There we go. Set the energy pipe to extract mode. And it's probably all I'm going to be really using pipes for. Alright, so that's providing a decent amount of power then. Which I could have set the controller one block into the ground. But I like being able to look at this and be like, okay, we're using 4 energy per tick right now. And there you go. There you are. And storage. All right, import bus, or importer, I guess, right? Import bus is AE2. So I need a destruction core, an improved processor, and cable. All right, well, cable, importer, I need a destruction core, okay. And now what I could do is I could hook up an importer to this, which, honestly, probably not a horrible idea. Let me grab out, yeah, I think that's good. Except for the fact that we've got just a stupid amount of cobblestone in here. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. What I also could do, though, is start importing this stuff into the system as well. Pretty sure, though, that 216Ks is not going to be enough for everything I've got stored up here. So, let's go ahead and get a few things done like this. Let's go ahead and put our zinc away. And we're just going to block it up. And that'll really cut down the amount of item slots that we're using. And we can do the same with the copper and the gold. So I'll just have to automatically uncraft it. Well, not automatically, but I'll have to uncraft it as I need it. At least until I get better storage going. We can't block you up, can we? No, we can't. Okay. So here's a question. Why do we have the machine infuser? What other machines do we have? Wireless router from Echo. Okay, this is XNet. I doubt we can infuse that. I wonder if the machine infuser was... Is this required to be a thing so that dimensional shards exist? It might be. I'm not sure, though. Because, yeah, that's the only RF Tools based machine. Besides the screen, but I'm pretty sure you can't really infuse the screen either. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe you have to have a machine so that you can have the... I don't know. Because that just seems like it might have been left in by accident. All right, what do we... Do we have the entirety of XNet? Looks like it. Okay, cool. And we have flex networks as well, which I should probably, I don't know if I'm really, like, it would be handy to get into, but at the same time, there are other ways to do everything. So, like, I could use XNet. I might use it, not XNet, but Flex Networks. I might use it for certain things in the future. Are there really any uses? Yeah, there are. Okay. Zinc nuggets. Yeah, you know what? You can just go. Let's see. And for now, I just want to get my ingots in there. Because a good portion of the crafting uses all this, so. And let's come over here because I want to get this stuff in, at least. And sticks, let's grab the lapis, diamond, flint, paper, sure, why not. Just grabbing the important stuff for now. And, oh, there's more shards, okay. Clay, sure, I guess, you know. That's one of the reasons I was making more, because I could go out and do a bunch of excavation, but really kind of rather not for now. Let's just grab a couple stacks of those. Probably need to go out and get more blue ice here soon, too. Since the freezer got removed from Engineer's Decor. Do I have the decor book? Yeah. Let's see. Automation. Waste incinerator is kind of cool. It has a first in, first out method. And basically, I think it's 10 or 12 slots of input items. And you have to basically have 10 items in, or 12, or however many items it is, into the system before it will delete the first thing to go in. There is a solar panel, but yeah, that I can see being an issue. And set lights are amazing. I love them. A little expensive in the, you know, using tons of them, but we have signs, we have furniture. We've got a bunch of building blocks. Crafting and smelting. There is the mineral melting furnace, which is kind of cool. You can put a block in, stone block, preferably diorite. Decomposes it to magma stone and then liquefies it to lava. If you cut off power, you can cool lava down into magma or obsidian. So if you run it on a cycle, you can turn diorite and power into obsidian, which is really cool. I like it. Label crates are great for storage. Quick move all tweaks. Okay, control shift, left click. And yeah, I usually just control double click. Small lab furnace, which is what I'm using. The electrical furnace is, it doesn't really have any pictures. Basically, conveyor belt, electrical furnace, conveyor belt, and it'll automatically take from this conveyor belt, smelt, and output without needing the extracting conveyors and whatnot. Is there not the freezer in 118 though? Or no, not there. Yeah, it must not be in 118 then. Factory hoppers are cool. And I wonder if they're a thing still. Nope, they've been removed. The dropper's still in. Factory hopper can actually pick up from a 9x9 area around it, which is nice. But, excuse me. We have accumulators, right? Yeah, we do. And you're not bad, so just takes a servo. Basically the same thing. It's an item vacuum. Let's just go ahead and put you back into here then. Right. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Get you put away. I'm going to get stuff moved into my refined storage system. Right now, just the important stuff. We're up to 5,000 items already, which is just over an eighth of what we can store. And a good portion of this, there's no point in putting it into the storage system quite yet, because it's not stuff I use all the time. But yeah, I mean, this stuff actually might be handier to keep out, because just by the nature of what it is. But we did get that barrel taken care of, so we do at least have an extra diamond barrel now. Here, you can go there. Yeah. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, Science signing out. Have fun.